Like I said, this is my 10th year playing music here.
Incredible.
And for 9 years, you know, I was thinking that one night I would walk into a room and play, and David Bowie would be there and say,
"Oh, boy.
Hello, Harrison, would you like to come on tour and open for us?"
Oh,
you know,
nice!
but,
Look at that. I knew that you're a big fan, right?
Yeah, I'm a huge David Bowie fan. And, you know, I know he's around town somewhere. So, David, if you're watching,
please.
Here I am,
And please,
earthminer.com, man.
because when he makes it big, when his face and his nice body is going to be the cover of Rolling Stone magazine, I want to say, I knew that.
Yeah.
I spotted that talent with Angel Vasquez.
Yes.
And I brought him to my show, and I brought all my boys to the show. I mean, it's just,
Well, again,
I can't wait, man.
your support means the world to us.
And it's just the beginning.
You know,
I'm telling you, Harrison, it's just the beginning. Talk about what you want to talk about, Detroit.
Absolutely. Yeah, well, I was just in Detroit. I mean, I'm sort of spanning a bunch of genres this year. I just sang in Detroit with an amazing group of jazz musicians from William Patterson University, and got to sing some really classic jazz songs at the Jazz Fest there, which is a really amazing jazz fest. And also I'm gearing up to go back on tour with Doro, a metal band.
Yeah, we were talking
I
about
tour
right
with.
before the show.
Yeah, and her name's Doro Pesh. She's a fantastic singer and rock personality for the past 20 years now, 25 years actually.
She's really well known in Europe.
Really well known in Europe. She plays all the big festivals there, and I've been lucky enough to tour with her here in the States for the past 2 years, so I'm excited for that. And, you know, just keeping it alive with my electronic music that I feel from my heart and
How
put
the
it out
songs they
there.
come to you, Harrison? I think I wrote it down around here. And I don't want to forget how they come to you when you're writing a song, how they come to you.
It's really something that I can't force. I mean,
It just
I've
happens.
actually...
It's like love at the first sight.
Yeah,
That's
it
what
just,
happens.
you know, I get one idea that builds into something else, and then all of a sudden I hear this full song in my head, and for the next day or week or month or however long it takes for me to record it, I'm trying to duplicate that sound I hear in my head. Which brings me actually to some very important Earthminer news,
Okay, please,
which
bring it
I
on.
wanted to mention
Harrison, you look
to
hot.
you
I'm
all.
not trying to pick you up, but you look good, man. You look good. Okay,
Hey.
keep talking. I'm going to slip it.
This is hot news, straight off the press.
Yes.
From the Earthminer camp. We have begun work on our brand new album.
Oh, wow, look at that.
After
I'm
a year
excited.
with Dark Matters, we've started. We have
With the second one.
Yeah, we have our second Earthminer album happening right now, and we've begun
Okay,
recording it.
in the works.
And there is a very special twist that's going to be happening with this album. I'm going to not say any more for the moment.
Okay.
But keep an eye on earthminer.com and
What kind of twist?
facebook.com/earthminer.
I'm not going to give up.
Oh.
Oh, no, Harrison, you're not going to go home. I'm not going to let you walk out of this studio without telling me what kind of twist.
Let's just say,
What are you talking
all I'm
about?
going to say about it is that all my worlds of music, everything that I do as a musician, are going to come together on this album or albums, let's just say. Okay?
It's a beautiful beginning, Harrison.
Yeah.
I mean, you have a lot going for you, man.
Hey, thank you so much.
You just love what you do.
I do. You know, that's the most important thing to me, like I said.
No women, no girlfriends, right? You're going to behave? I mean, you're young. You're 26, Harrison. Please don't get married.
Oh, yeah?
Not yet. Your girlfriend, she's beautiful. She's a beautiful girl. But, you
Yeah.
know, she can wait, right?
We'll see. We'll see.
Because
you
I'm
know.
telling you, I can guarantee I want to be in your wedding, okay? I want to be on your wedding, but
All right.
you have a long way to
Well,
go.
consider yourself invited, whenever that should be. But,
I'm going to be there
you know.
with your mama.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. She's so wonderful. Guys, I cannot even tell you. She's like my twin.
Yeah,
We hit it off.
I'm really lucky to have amazing parents who've always supported me through everything that I've wanted to do. And, you know, like I said, whatever avenue of music that I've chosen to pursue, it's just they've been there for me tenfold, and they still are, like you see. You know,
Yeah, your mother is the
they're
biggest.
big
I mean,
supporters,
the love
and,
that they feel for you.
It's
Harrison,
amazing.
It's touching. You know, when she
Yeah.
sees you, she's like, and your dad is, you know, very tall, very, very serious, kind of like serious, but you know, but it's just, they adore you. They adore you to no end.
Absolutely.
You're very lucky
Well, yeah,
to be able to live your dream. And,
I know it.
You know,
I know it. I
what
have many
advice-
musician friends who, you know, who don't have that support system, and you know, they push through and make their way in this world. But I've been lucky enough to have that going for me forever.
Yeah.
So it's really nice.
You got a long way to go. Let me change the subject. What kind of music do you hear on your iPod?
Well,
I'm kind of like,
all
you know,
sorts.
like
I
what-
mean, I'm a really big fan of sort of 90s trip hop music. I love a band called Massive Attack. I love 07.
Okay.
And
Not Bon Jovi, of course.
oh yeah,
I'm the
you
only
know.
friend. Come on, guys.
He's
I
got
mean,
his place. But these days, I mean, it's all mixing up. I have a lot of jazz on there. I've been listening to a lot of Johnny Hartman. He's an amazing jazz singer. And just really all genres. I just downloaded a Talib Kweli song that really just hit it with me immediately, and I was like, man, this is the soundtrack to my life this month.
Wow,
And,
we can hear Shanti from here.
Yeah.
I keep hear my beautiful people. Why I feel drunk? I
I
can't.
don't know.
I don't drink, man.
It's the, yeah. It's,
What is it?
it's the vibe. It's the vibe.
It's the
in here.
vibe. Is it just the freedom? The
We're on
sense of
TV right
freedom?
now.
Oh man, it's so great. I'm hearing
Yeah.
Shanti in the camera
Ah.
with Gloria and Rebecca. She's quiet, and Rebecca and Gloria and Annette in the control room. I have to bring him up. I
Yeah.
have to. But in terms of music, like in the iPod, so you're kind of like wide open.
All over the place. I mean, I have specific things that I look for, and that really comes down to what I prefer to make musically too, which is something straight from the heart. You know, there are plenty of bands out there, obviously, and
What
you
makes
know,
you so special? What makes you you? What makes you okay? Because a lot of people out there, there's a lot of talent out there. This is New York City, okay? So people come from everywhere to make it. What makes you special?
well,
Unique.
I think, you know, I don't know if it makes me special, but everything I do comes from the most honest place it possibly can. You know, I write things that make my life better for me in hopes that I can add that to someone else's life at some point. You know, the songs I write are isolated moments. Like when I listen to a song like Block Out the Night off Dark Matters, that's a song that I had no choice but to write. That's a
Right.
song that meant the world to me in the moments I was writing it. And although it still means the world to me, when I listen to it, it's there. I can look at it and say that was that moment, and I got out what I needed to get out. That I think is special, and that's what I look for in the music that I write, that I listen to.
Right.
That's what I'm
So no
constantly looking
Britney
for.
Spears, no Lady Gaga, no none of
Hey,
that.
you know, if
Madonna or
it
Cyndi
has a
Lauper, no.
place, you know,
Yeah.
there are plenty of pop songs that come from a really cool place, and I appreciate them.
Sure.
So,
you
you know,
appreciate it, but it's not the same.
well, you can't quantify it. You know,
Right.
you can't ever discredit someone completely.
Of course not.
Because maybe one day Britney Spears will come out with a song.
I think she's an amazing entertainer. I mean, I'm a big fan.
Yeah.
I mean, she's not, you know, Barbra Streisand. Barbra Streisand, she's like my,
Sure, she's great.
she's my goddess. Ooh, I'm tapping my mic.
Ah.
If I touch it, you're gonna hear that. You know, I gotta fix my hair.
Behind the scenes look right
Yeah,
here.
not picking on that set. I know, behind the scenes. Okay, but it's like pretty much sneakers until now. I notice him.
Oh,
Beautiful.
yes.
They're shiny. Very nice.
Yeah,
Very nice.
thank you.
No, let me tell you, Harrison. This is a tough city. This is a tough place to be, but I
It
missed
is.
it. I was in Costa Rica and I got back, and I'm so happy to be back.
Yeah, it's an amazing place. There's no place like it. And I
Right?
mean, after playing in a city like this for 10 years and seeing it change so much from a place where, you know, new bands could get listed in the Village Voice and have people at their gigs to a place where, you know, club owners are treating you like like they're doing you the biggest favor in the world to be there right now, bringing people into their bar. It's like the change is amazing. And this city is tough, you know,
Oh.
but it's beautiful
Tell
in
me-
its
let me-
toughness.
Let me get my hand out of
You
the
know?
shot. You see, my hand is right there. Take
You
it
have
out.
to really push through a lot of darkness
Yes.
to make your voice heard in this city.
I know.
And I write plenty of songs about that, about sort
I
of
love
what
the
I
number
call
9.
Is this all there
There's
is?
no- oh,
That song,
that's
I
my
always
favorite
say,
song.
it's about screaming into a vacuum. It's about, you know, taking a bucket to your face and just screaming as loud as you can and having nobody hear you. That's what I felt like my first 8-9 years of playing in the city were like. And finally this past year, with the help of people like you and Angel and
And this is just the beginning for you, Harrison.
yeah, but
you know, honestly,
now we're being heard.
it's like, God, my God, it's like, I feel that honestly, that if we help each other, it would be a different place. It would be
Yeah.
a different world. I don't understand why actors and sometimes artists, they are so self-involved. It's about me, me and me and me and me. I think, you know, you have to work together. You really have to work. It's teamwork. I mean, I don't want to sound, you know, but I don't know.
Well, it's about the community of artists. Because, I mean, we're all a similar type of person. I was just thinking about this, actually. It's like no matter what genre I'm playing in, no matter where in the world I am playing it, everybody, every musician that I know and every artist that I know has a common sense of open-mindedness and wanting to do the best things they can for the group that they're in. I mean, that's a really beautiful thing. And I don't know if accountants have that. I don't know if CEOs have that amongst each other, but musicians have this solidarity everywhere they go. I've played with people from Japan who don't speak a word of English,
but they're connected,
and we meet in the middle on the music, you know? It's a really amazing thing, and we all share it, you know, as actors and hosts and musicians and
writers and playwrights and directors.
Everything, you know.
I love the arts. I love movies. I love actors. I love musicians. I love Bon Jovi. I love Harrison Young. I love Earth Miner. I keep repeating, but it's just that I guess when somebody's good, you know, it comes from the heart. It comes from inside, like you said. I think art is truth.
Well, if you concern yourself too much with the outside world and what people might think of the art that you're making, then you lose that pretty quickly. It's really easy to take yourself outside and say, oh man, you know, that one person will probably say that I'm an idiot for saying that on my album. But who cares about that one person if it's something you really have to say?
Say it.
There will be 999,000 other people that will hear that and appreciate it. You know, it's just you can't cut yourself off as an artist. You can't filter yourself.
You got to express yourself. We got 2 minutes to go, Shanti, my girl on the camera. Thank you, Shanti. We got 2 minutes to. I told you.
It's been a blast.
Oh man, it's too long, man. You see, I told you, it goes really fast.
It really does. So I can say to check out earthminer.com.
To this camera, number 1, Harrison. Rebecca, she's your girl.
We have some amazing music up at earthminer.com, and our music video is up there, and you can keep track of our shows. We're playing tomorrow in Ramsey, New Jersey, an all-ages show at Ramsey Day, their yearly festival, and it's going to be a great time. As I said, we're playing at Shrine November 19th, and plenty beyond that. Also, we're on Facebook.com/earthminer. We're on iTunes. We're on MySpace.
You see, I don't want to take you out of the screen. You look too good. Go back to Harrison. I'm retiring, man. I'll go home and take a nap. I'm very proud of you, man. I'm very, very proud.
Thank you so much.
You know, it's just that it's a hard road, and it's
a long way home.
It's a long way home.
You know, you find it. You find home after a while if you walk long enough.
Do you believe in God?
Of course.
You pray every day?
I believe in some type of power in the universe.
Some type of power? No.
Yeah.
No, God, no. Yes, of course you pray.
I do believe in a unified power amongst us all, no matter what religion you are.
Okay. So what about the Muslims, September 11th?
I believe that we're all part of that common...
This is a free country. Freedom of speech, expression, and religion.
And let me say on Channel 56 that I am for the mosque.
I'm for the mosque too. Anderson Cooper, I love you. 360. I think, man, you are the man. In the community center. And we have to embrace and support each other. I'm not going to point anymore. You see that?
You know what?
We have to come to one.
I agree with you. You know, we're all one people. This is our world together. And if we don't acknowledge that and recognize it, then what do we have? It's like I said about a musical community. We have to find the community amongst ourselves as a people of Earth. Here we are, Earth Miner.
Let's make love, not the Lord, guys.
Our name is Earth Miner because we're underneath a large universe.
Universe.
Remember
Bye-bye.
We'll see you soon.
I can't. I'm not going to go home. I'm going to stay right here.
Let's hang out.
And I'm going to hang out. There's no way. And Obama, he's absolutely fabulous. Okay, I had a dream with him last night too. Like your mother, we were at the ocean, the beach.
Obama and mama.
And your mama. I mean, this is a beautiful country.
It's a good dream.
Please, let's embrace each other. Let's support each other. Stop fighting. Let's make love. Please. All of us. And Drew Taylor, thank you so much for the set design back here, man. You really pulled it off today with the lighting. Thank you, Shanti. And